Grant Ellis reveals what Bachelor viewers didn't see. March 27, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Grant Ellis chose Juliana Pasquarosa over Lydia Gare on the Bachelor season final. Now he's opening up about what viewers didn't see about his relationship with his now fiancé. Keep reading for all the details. Juliana Pasquarosa admits to doubts ahead of proposal. There was a lot of hoopla surrounding Grant Ellis' season of The Bachelor. The narrative almost from the beginning was that he fell in love with multiple women and didn't know who to propose to in the final rose ceremony. Viewers watched as he did catch feelings for his final two contestants, Juliana Pasquarosa and Lydia Gare. In the end, he chose Juliana, which came as a complete shock to Lydia. Lydia never once doubted that Grant was going to propose to her. In fact, she claims that he practically confirmed it to her the night before. However, he didn't. He caught a lot of flack from viewers for leading Lydia on. While Lydia was 100% confident, Juliana admitted in a post-show interview that she had some doubts. She told Entertainment Weekly that she was nervous waiting for her time with Grant during the final rose ceremony. She did, however, feel comforted to know she was going to the platform second. Traditionally in Bachelor Nation, the first person to the final rose ceremony is sent home. Juliana defends their connection. The way Grant tells it now, he always knew he would choose Juliana. He hinted that things solidified for him during the date in Scotland, which was also their first one-on-one date. The pair explored the stunning capital of Scotland with a helicopter ride and later dinner at a castle in Edinburgh. But Juliana told EW that viewers didn't really see much of their date. She said that the show had a story to tell and she was okay with that. But she wished that viewers had seen more of the actual conversations between her and Grant. I think a lot of it seemed flirty and surface level and physical attraction, which without a doubt was there. But it's not like we didn't have serious conversations, Juliana said. She added, it just would have been nice that if we saw more of our genuine connection from the start. Grant Ellis reveals what Bachelor viewers didn't see. Grant Ellis also thinks that viewers didn't get the whole story, or get to know Juliana like he did. He was asked what viewers didn't get to see about Juliana. A really strong character trait that she has is her ability to stand up for what she believes in and say things for how they are. I feel like with whatever situation was thrown at her, she took it like a champ and she stayed true to herself. He continued, I would have liked to see more of that, because that's what I saw, and that's what really attracted me to her. Do you think Grant and Juliana's deeper connection was clear, or did the show make it seem like a surface-level connection? Share your thoughts on them as a couple in the comments. Grant Ellis reveals what Bachelor viewers didn't see. The shocking truth behind the cameras. Introduction. The Bachelor is one of the most watched reality TV shows in history, but there are countless behind-the-scenes moments that never make it to the screen. Fans have always been curious about what goes on when the cameras are off, and now Grant Ellis, a former contestant, is finally revealing all the shocking details that the Bachelor producers didn't want you to know. In an exclusive interview, Ellis opens up about the hidden drama, unspoken alliances, and surprising truths that occurred behind closed doors. Chapter 1. Behind the Glitter and Glamour. What really happens when the cameras go off? Grant Ellis starts by painting a picture of the other side of the show. Viewers see the polished, dramatic version that airs every week, but behind the camera, it's a completely different story. Grant talks about how producers influence the narrative and how contestants are pushed to play certain roles or act out specific scenes to create the most drama. He reveals the little-known fact that there are many cut scenes that would have completely changed the perception of certain contestants. Chapter 2. The Secret Alliances No One Knew About. The show is all about competition, but did you know that some contestants form secret alliances to manipulate the results? Grant spills the tea on a few surprising alliances that never made it to the screen. These alliances were formed not just for love, but for survival in the competition. He shares shocking details of how some contestants would exchange inside information, secretly agreeing to protect each other and sabotage others. Chapter 3: The Pressure to Be the Villain. Behind the scenes of the most controversial contestants. We've all seen the villains of The Bachelor, but what viewers don't realize is that sometimes they're simply playing a role that's assigned to them. Grant reveals how producers sometimes ask contestants to act out certain behaviors to spark drama. The infamous villains, including the infamous bad boys and catty women, were often pressured to act a certain way to increase ratings. He explains how the villain archetype is actually a product of editing and manipulation. Chapter 4: The Truth About the Romantic Dates. What happens when the cameras aren't rolling? Everyone loves the romantic dates on The Bachelor, but what about the time spent between the cameras? Grant gives an exclusive peek into the less-than-romantic truth. While viewers are swooning over the lavish dinners and adventurous outings, the contestants are often dealing with exhaustion, stress, and the constant presence of producers. Behind every romantic kiss and intimate moment, there's a lot more that happens when the cameras are off, including long hours of waiting, awkward moments, and sometimes even frustration. Chapter 5: The Unseen Drama. What They Didn't Show You About the Contestants. We all know the show is edited to create a story, but what happens to the contestants who don't fit into the narrative the producers want to create? Grant talks about the times when contestants were abruptly removed from the show without much explanation. These eliminations often had more to do with behind-the-scenes politics than actual romantic connections. He discusses the unseen drama, including intense fights between contestants that were cut from the show to avoid damaging the image of the franchise. Chapter 6: The Producers' Influence. How They Shaped the Storylines. One of the biggest revelations is how much power producers have over the contestants' storylines. Grant explains that much of what viewers see on screen is carefully orchestrated by the producers to ensure maximum drama. He shares examples of how producers would sometimes coach contestants to say certain things or even create fake storylines to keep the audience invested in the show. Chapter 7: The Famous Final Rose Ceremony. What really happens in those intense moments? The final rose ceremony is the culmination of the entire season, but what Grant reveals about the event might shock you. He explains the tension, the manipulation, and the pressure that contestants feel during the final moments when they stand before the Bachelor/Bachelorette. Viewers have no idea what's really going through the minds of the contestants as they hold back their emotions, knowing they're playing for something bigger than just love. They're also playing for their place in the reality TV world. Chapter 8: The Aftermath. Life After The Bachelor. Grant opens up about life after the show and the mental and emotional toll it took on him. While some contestants have gone on to thrive in the spotlight, others have faced intense backlash, social media attacks, and personal struggles. He talks about the pressure to stay relevant and how difficult it is to adjust to life after being thrust into the limelight. Conclusion: After hearing Grant Ellis' shocking revelations, it's clear that The Bachelor is far more than just a reality dating show. It's a carefully crafted, high-stakes production. From the hidden alliances to the pressure to perform for the cameras, what viewers see on screen is just the tip of the iceberg. As fans, we may never truly know everything that happens behind the scenes, but thanks to Grant's brave decision to speak out, we've gotten a glimpse into the truth. Call to action. What do you think about these shocking behind-the-scenes secrets? Are you ready for more Bachelor gossip? Follow Grant Ellis on social media for more exclusive insights, and stay tuned for the next season of The Bachelor, where we'll see even more jaw-dropping moments unfold.